But joining me now, Ken Blackwell, former Ohio Secretary of State, honorary vice chair of the 2008 RNC Platform Committee, and Ben LeBolt, former national press secretary for the Obama 2012 campaign. Gentlemen, good to have you with me. And Ken, let's talk about this polling, the current headlines surrounding the GOP nominee. Do you expect more Republicans that are running for re-election to distance themselves from their nominee?
I don't think so. If the nominee can become a bit more disciplined in delivering his message. You know, I start out with what I call the 3 M's. That's message, muscle, which is ground game and organization, and money. In terms of where we are today, not what we raised last quarter, the Clinton campaign has an advantage in money. It also has an advantage in organization. But it should not have an advantage in message. But it will require Donald Trump to stay on message and not get drawn into, you know, these sideline issues that are not crucial to the majority of Americans.
So, Ben, we know that Congressman Kinzinger of Illinois, Charlie Dent of Pennsylvania, they're the latest Republicans to say that they won't vote for Trump. That adds to the list of senators, and Lindsey Graham, Jeff Flake, Ben Sasse, and they stopped short of saying that they vote for Clinton, but we've got the retiring Republican Congressman Richard Hanna saying that he will vote for Hillary Clinton. So if you were inside the campaign of Hillary Clinton, how would you approach these Trump defections? And do you know if the Clinton camp is actively pursuing other Republicans to denounce Trump and go her way?
Well, I think there's a huge opportunity to reach Republicans and independents with Donald Trump as Hillary Clinton's opponent. Nobody was more offended by him attacking a Gold Star family within the past week. We've seen former national security officials from the Bush administration come out and make clear they're going to support Clinton over Trump. We've got the senior advisor to Jeb Bush making clear that she'll vote for Clinton over Trump. And I think these names will keep building up. It seems like we need to tally the number of times a week Speaker Ryan and Leader McConnell try to separate themselves from Donald Trump. He's an albatross among the party. But at the end of the day, the leadership fanned the flames of the Tea Party, and they ended up with Donald Trump as the nominee. This is someone that they laid the groundwork for.
So, Ken, let's talk about Congressman Mike Coffman. That's a person up for re-election in Colorado. He has this ad out now airing with an anti-Trump message. I want to play some of that ad for folks at home. Take a look.
People ask me, what do you think about Trump? Honestly, I don't care for him much, and I certainly don't trust Hillary. I'm a Marine. For me, country comes first. My duty is always to you. So if Donald Trump is the president, I'll stand up to him. Plain and simple.
So, Ken, Colorado seems to be not a purple state anymore as they look at the dramatic change and shift in that state. It most likely will go blue this year. But do you think that ads like that will work for Republicans that want to stay or attain office going against Trump?
Yeah, in terms of their narrow districts, they know their districts better than folks sitting on a high on a porch in New York or Washington D.C. Look, let's go back. Here's the opportunity. So many, how many Republicans are defecting? But you know, let's match that up with the number of working class Americans who are frustrated with the anemic economic growth, who are part of that low labor participation rate, who in fact don't feel safe in their neighborhoods. This is a game of numbers. Ben knows that you might have defections from the Republican ranks, but I think you're going to have a stream of defections from the Democratic ranks. The question among blue-collar workers and their families, the question will be, is Trump organized enough and disciplined enough to drive those folks to the polls? He is very dependent on the infrastructure of the state parties, and those infrastructures are uneven in terms of their effectiveness, but in battleground states, he has to mend the fences with John Kasich, or Ohio's going to be a steeper hill to climb.
Do you really think, real fast, because I got to go, that he can mend a fence with Kasich? Kasich seems not interested whatsoever.
Well, one of the things Kasich has to do is to turn out the voters for for Trump. So if in fact he is not delivering on an anti-Trump message, then it's about messaging for Trump to get those voters who come out and vote for Portman to stay disciplined and vote for Trump.
All right, Ken Blackwell, Ben LeBolt, gentlemen, thanks for your time. I appreciate it.